She was a seeker of secrets, a wanderer driven by the whispers of ancient mysteries. One day, in a crowded Egyptian shop filled with relics and trinkets, she stumbled upon an ancient map, its edges frayed and ink faded with time. The map hinted at a forgotten city buried deep within the Egyptian desert. Compelled by the lure of discovery, she began her journey to Egypt, clutching the map like a sacred talisman. The journey through the desert was grueling, the scorching heat pressing down on her with relentless force. Each step in the sand was a struggle, her energy sapped by the relentless sun. Yet she pushed forward, driven by an unyielding desire to uncover the secrets of the lost city. Just as hope began to wane, a glimmer on the horizon caught her eye. Desperation turned to curiosity, and she trudged on, her heart pounding with anticipation. But as she neared, disappointment set in. It was just a deceptive dance of heat and light. She sank to the ground, disheartened, the weight of the desert pressing on her soul. Yet in the shadow of despair, she saw it, a faint outline of large ancient ruins rising from the sands. Gathering her last reserves of strength, she made her way to the ruins, an ancient palace that time had forgotten. Inside, the air was cool, the silence profound. Her eyes widened as she took in the grandeur of the place, its walls covered in intricate carvings, telling stories of a bygone era. In a room hidden deep within the palace, she discovered an ancient scroll, its words detailing the history of the city. The scroll spoke of a civilization that had thrived here, a city of gold and wisdom, abandoned in the face of a great calamity. As she read, her surroundings seemed to come alive, the carvings on the walls telling their tales in the flickering light. Her exploration led her to a hidden chamber, where a large tomb stood at its center, surrounded by treasures that gleamed like the sun. Golden objects of unimaginable beauty lay scattered, untouched by time. Her eyes widened, her smile turning mischievous as she gazed at the hoard. Overcome with greed, she began to collect the gold, her fingers grasping the treasures like a child in a candy store. But as she gathered the riches, a deep rumble echoed through the pyramid. The walls trembled, and small stones began to fall. Fear gripped her as she realized the ancient structure was collapsing. Clutching the gold, she tried to run, but the pyramid's fury was swift. The ground beneath her feet shifted, and